like me, you're getting ready to get started and rocking and rolling in your fishing season or your tournament fishing season. Depending on what you're fishing, we're about to kick off. So I've been putting this video off until I was actually gonna be ready to video it and to perform this task. And what I'm gonna be doing today is changing the oil on my 250 4-stroke Mercury Pro XS. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And so I went and picked up the kit that has everything in it that it's gonna take to change the oil in one of these motors. So I went and picked up this is the kit that you use to change your oil. All right, and you can go with, you know, the recommended oil, or you can go with a full synthetic, or, you know, whatever's you can get away with as far as Mercury standards go with changing and changing oil in this motor. So this is what I went with. I just decided to go ahead and pick up the kit because the kit's going to have in it everything I need to change the oil. And what the kit comes with is, it comes with motor hose 7 quarts. So it comes with 7 quarts of 10W30 synthetic blend Mercury oil. It comes with your oil filter, and comes with your plastic tubing, your drain tube. And I'll show you how you use this and what it's used for in just a minute when we get started. And you're also going to need, on your own, you're going to need a deep 5/8 socket to loosen your drain plug. Put that on a ratchet. That's to use for your drain plug. All right. And then you're also going to need your filter wrench in order to get your old filter off. And once you replace the old filter with the new one, you're also going to use the same wrench to snug up your new filter. So then, lastly but not least, somewhere to place that old oil that's going to come draining out of your motor. Of course, you want to try to do this job as neatly and make it as clean as possible. So you're going to need something to drain that oil into. I happen to already have a drain pan from when I change oil sometimes in my car here and my slingshot. So I've already got a drain pan that I picked up from Walmart one time. This actually holds 16 quarts of oil. So that's what we're using. So we're gonna get everything all set up, and then we'll be right back with you, show you the steps that it's gonna take to drain this oil and get started with the oil changing process. All right. All right. First thing we're gonna do to get this thing ready to drain is you're gonna tilt your motor all the way forward to allow the oil to drain all the way up here to the front. All right. Then once we get it all drained to the front, it only takes a couple of seconds. I've had mine here for a couple of minutes now. That's all it takes. Once you do that, then you're gonna tilt it all the way back down. Like so. You don't have to tilt it all the way back or nothing. Just tilt it, make it level again. Now you got all that oil down to the front of the motor and ready to be drained out. So let's go get it drained. Go. All right, now we're down here by the drain plug. This is your drain plug. All right, and we're going to take our oil pan and position it right underneath here. All right, you got your oil pan there. And now you want to take your 5/8 socket, your deep 5/8 socket, and you want to just break that. Just break it loose, loose enough to where we can move on to the next step. So here we are. So here we are with our 5/8 socket. We're gonna just put it here. Put it here, and we just want to loosen it. That's all you want right there. Now we're gonna grab our gloves, and we're gonna take our tubing, and you just place that tubing right over that nozzle. And the instructions say 2.5 turns. 2.5 turns are to get that oil coming out of that motor. So we're gonna count. 2.5 turns is gonna be 1, 2.5. And there we go. Now oil is draining out. And it holds 7 quarts, so you know, it may take a little while to get all of that out, but nevertheless, it's got to be drained. So we're just gonna leave that there and let it come on out. All right, now while that oil is draining out of there, we're gonna go ahead and get set up for the next step, because once that drains out, we're gonna be moving on and taking the filter off and pouring the new oil into the motor. So take this off, which I've never done. Pop that open, and you press this little red button. Yep. And you just lift up on it and get it off of there. Just like that. There we go. You got your dipstick. You got where you're going to pour your new oil in up here at the top. And up on the side over here, you've got your oil filter, which we'll change here in just a second. All right, moving right along. GoPro. All right, here we go over by the oil filter. All right, it's up here at the top on the port side of the motor. And that's where we're going to take this oil filter wrench and just apply it on there like that. And just break it loose, and then you can go ahead and screw it the rest of the way off by hand. There you go. And just make sure when you take that oil filter off that seal comes with it. All right, you don't want that seal to be left up there on the motor, because the new oil filter already has a seal, and you don't want to double seal it, because then you're going to end up with an oil leak. All right, so when it's time to place this new oil filter on there, first thing you want to do is you want to lubricate the seal so that you get a good seal up there when you put it back on the motor. So we're just going to put our finger in this oil jug here and just get a little oil on there like so, some of that new oil. Just go around that seal real good there. Just coat it. Coat it. Just put it on there like that. All right. Once you get that on there and you got some oil drenched on there like that, then you can go ahead and put your new oil filter back on. And you don't have to dog it down. You screw it all the way on there by hand. Just make it snug. There you go, just like that. Now your new oil filter is in place. Now we're back down at the drain plug, and as you can see, it's been draining for a while, and it's all drained out, and we're ready to remove the tube, like so. And you get your socket ready again. And you just want to snug this back. Oh, you don't need to over tighten it. Like such. Just tighten it There you go. Like that. And it's all ready to go. Now, last and final step, all we got to do is go back up top here, remove that cap, fill it back up with your 7 quarts of new oil, check your oil level, make sure you don't have any leaks, and we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, I've got my funnel here. This hole is not all that big. I mean, if you're steady enough or whatever, you probably don't need a funnel, but I'm gonna use a funnel just to make sure I don't make a mess. So I'm gonna just pop this cap off. I've already got on the last step, I've already got my drain plug already secured and tightened back up. So we're just gonna get ready to put these 7 quarts back in this bad boy. Quart number 1. And you just do that for the next 6 quarters. All right, so I've got my 7 quarts in there. So now I just want to check the level. Pull that stick out of there. And I'll just wipe it off the first time. Place that back in there. Out. And we are good. We've got all the balls covered. We are good to go. Yep. And it's just that simple, folks. All right, guys, that's it. We just changed the oil in the 250 Mercury 4-stroke Pro XS. And like I said, it was fairly simple. Even I could do it. Just remember, 2 1/4 turns on the drain plug, let it all drain out, fill it back up with your oil of your choice. I chose to go with the 10W30 synthetic blend. Check your oil level, make sure you don't have any leaks. Let it ride. Save yourself some money in the long run and keep you on the water fishing. Best and most importantly, keep this thing running clean oil. All right, see y'all next time. We're gonna head out of here this weekend, go up to Lake Okeechobee, get ready for that Toyota Series event up there. And yeah, man, season's about to kick off. Good luck to everybody. And whatever you're fishing, hope you stick to biggins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the page. It'll help me out a lot. And I'll be sure to bring you the juiciest content I can simply come up with. All right, so see you guys next time. Later.